The cards lay scattered across the velvet cloth, each one a cryptic symbol in a tapestry of fate. The air crackled with anticipation. A single card, the Justice, stood out. Upright and unwavering, it spoke of truth, balance, and the inevitable hand of the law. But something felt off. A chill snaked down her spine. The woman's intuition, honed by years of navigating the murky waters of human nature, screamed a warning. It wasn't justice served, but justice delayed. This reading wasn't revealing a trial, but a conspiracy. The client shifted nervously, her eyes darting to the card and then back to the reader. What does it mean? The court date? It's not public record. How is that possible? She whispered, her voice tight with anxiety. The reader, her face carefully neutral, simply pointed to another card. The magician, now reversed. Deception, manipulation. Someone was working behind the scenes, pulling strings like a puppet master. The court date was just the tip of the iceberg. A much darker, more intricate plot was at play. The woman across from her was a pawn, but in what game, she didn't yet know. The cards whispered of power, corruption, and a web of deceit that stretched far beyond this small room. The reader took a deep breath, steeling herself for the journey ahead. Unraveling this mystery would be dangerous. The truth often is. But she had a duty to her client, and to the integrity of the cards, to expose the darkness and bring it into the light. The names tumbled from the client's lips, hushed whispers of high-ranking officials, respected members of the community. Each name sent a fresh wave of shock through the reader. These weren't just any individuals. These were pillars of society, their reputations impeccable, their power seemingly untouchable. And yet, the cards painted a different picture. The tower, cracked and crumbling, spoke of sudden downfall, of structures built on shaky foundations. The devil, leering from the spread, hinted at dark desires, at compromises made in the shadows. How deep did this conspiracy run? The reader shuffled the cards, her mind racing. She saw images of backroom deals, of money changing hands under the table, of justice being bought and sold like a commodity. The stench of corruption filled her senses, heavy and suffocating. This wasn't just a local issue. This was systemic, a cancer eating away at the very fabric of their society. The weight of responsibility pressed down on her. Exposing this conspiracy could have devastating consequences, not just for those involved, but for the entire community. Lives could be ruined, careers destroyed. But the alternative, allowing this darkness to fester and grow, was unthinkable. The reader studied her client, trying to discern her role in this intricate web of deceit. Was she an unwitting pawn, caught in a crossfire of power and corruption? Or was there more to her story, a hidden layer of complicity that the cards weren't yet revealing? The star, glimmering with hope and guidance, suggested inherent goodness, but its proximity to the moon, shrouded in mystery and illusion, hinted at a potential for deception, perhaps even self-deception. "Do you know more than you're saying?" the reader asked, her voice soft but firm, her gaze unwavering. The client's reaction was telling. A flicker of fear crossed her eyes, quickly masked by a carefully constructed facade of innocence. "I'm just a witness," she insisted, her voice trembling slightly. "I stumbled upon something I shouldn't have seen." But the cards whispered otherwise. The reader wasn't convinced. There was a depth to this woman, a hidden strength that belied her claims of naivete. Whether by choice or circumstance, she was more than just a bystander. She was a player in this dangerous game, and the stakes were higher than either of them could have imagined. The question was, on which side did she truly stand?